Hello, I am Bolanle Oduekun Ayola, and here is your World Television Daily News Update for the 7th of August 2025. It was a moment of learning, unlearning, relearning, and fellowship today at the Kingdom Educator Summit 2025. The event, organized by the Association of Christian Schools International, or Your State Chapter, was held at the Ambassadors Hall, Christ Ambassadors International College, Oluyole Estate, Ibadan. Guest minister at the event, Reverend Sam Tukra, urged school owners to unite in fellowship. Speaking with Wells Television, Permanent Secretary, Oyo State Ministry of Education, Engineer Bayo Olusegun emphasized the importance of teachers imbibing love and discipline in their students.
Discipline by the owners and the school teachers and administrators is the first starting point, because what you don't have, you cannot do. So, number one, you have to discipline yourself. Two, you have to see the children as your home. Discipline cannot be effective without love. So you have to see them, when you talk about school owners and teachers, the first part is that you have to occupy the positions of a mentor, a coach, a parent in loco. When the children understands that you love them and you want their life to be better, you want to build a future for them, they will comply.
The ACSI Oyo State Chapter Coordinator, Pastor Mrs. Bolade Aharume, who welcomed all educators to the summit while speaking with Wells Television, lauded the Oyo State government's recent ban on phone in schools, noting that phones may constitute a distraction to students.
There's a lot of distraction for students, a lot of distraction. Even the ones we said we have in the private schools is guided, is monitored. The use is monitored. It is they are to use those items or gadgets at the right time. You understand? They guide them in the usage of all these gadgets. And so when you now talk of the state schools, they bring their phones to school. I am not sure in the first place is for their studies. Neither were they asked. You understand? No permitted. There was even no permission. There is no word from the state government to say, oh, you can bring your phone to school. But because what is not stated strictly can be abused, and what you see and you do not address will grow.
Also at the event, the immediate past Oyo State coordinator of the ACSI, Evangelist Lillian Badimosi, urged educators to lead by being godly examples.
What I say to adults is, you keep shining as light. You keep loving. Keep telling them about the love of their Savior, their Maker. And then you be the epistle that they are reading. You can't tell a child, don't do this, and you are doing it. You can't tell a child, be kind, and you are not kind. You can't tell a child, oh, it's not good to cheat, and you are cheating, you are cutting corners. So it's simply by living out that life, of integrity, the life of compassion, and all that you want the child to become. You start modeling that and keep teaching and reteaching. Keep praying for the child. And like we said, it's only God that ultimately does the work.
The summit also featured an enlightening training by professional trainer Dr. Adebari Egunjobi, who taught attendees on the Christian perspective to classroom teaching and digital technology in teaching. The event ended with participants appreciating the ACSI for an empowering and impactful time at the summit. In a significant disruption to the academic calendar, the West African Examinations Council (WAEC) has announced the temporary withdrawal of the 2025 WASE results from its online portal. The decision follows the discovery of critical technical issues in 4 key subjects: English language, mathematics, biology, and economics, stemming from the implementation of a new digital serialization method meant to enhance result security. Speaking from the WAEC National Office in Yaba, Lagos, the head of the National Office, Dr. Amos Dangut, assured candidates and parents that the glitches are being resolved and results will be re-uploaded within 24 to 48 hours. Nigeria's Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has issued a direct order to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) to place Fuji music icon Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, popularly known as Kwam1, on a no-fly list. The directive follows an altercation at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, where the singer allegedly physically assaulted staff of Value Jets during a security clearance dispute. Keyamo, in a statement released from his office, condemned the incident as a flagrant abuse of airport personnel and protocols, warning that the licenses of any airline that disregards the directive will be revoked. The ministry confirmed that investigations have begun and footage from the airport is being reviewed. In a major public health reform, the United Kingdom's Department on Health and Social Care has proposed stringent new regulations to curb the rising dangers of unlicensed cosmetic surgeries, including the increasingly controversial Brazilian butt lift (BBL). The announcement followed a surge in complications and at least 4 patients' deaths linked to botched BBLs performed in illegal clinics across London and Manchester. Under the new measures, only certified surgeons working in licensed medical facilities will be allowed to perform high-risk cosmetic procedures. The government has also launched a campaign to educate young people, particularly women, about the dangers of body-altering surgeries performed by unqualified personnel. In sports, Nigerian football continues to shine on the global stage as Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie and head coach Justin Madugu have both received prestigious Ballon d'Or nominations. Nnadozie, who currently plays for Paris FC in France, was shortlisted for the Yashin Trophy for Best Women's Goalkeeper after her spectacular saves at the FIFA Women's World Cup and the 2024 WAFCON. Coach Madugu is in the running for Best Women's Team Coach, recognized for guiding the Falcons to a top 8 finish at the World Cup and winning hearts with the team's strong tactical performance. The nominations were announced in Paris by organizers France Football, placing Nigeria alongside powerhouses like Spain and the United States in women's football excellence. Thank you for watching the daily news updates on Wells Television. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wells Television and like our Facebook page, Wells Television. Thank you.